Hi guys! So before this video starts for this week, I've just tagged this on at the front to say, because I forgot to say in the video, that the PDF Club has now been launched. It launched yesterday and it is now available to join. So if you want to join it, you can. I'll put a link to it in the comments below. And just to reiterate what I explained in the last vlog, it basically is a £5 membership for the year, although you can join later in the year. It just has more benefits if you join now, because if you join now you will get 10% off every single PDF that we release, and we're releasing one every month. So there is a new PDF pattern out there to get your hands on it, but the only way of getting your hands on it at the moment is to join the PDF Club, and we'll be launching it to everybody from next week. And it's a £5 membership, and with that membership you get to choose another PDF pattern of your choice. So normally the PDF patterns are £7.50, but you'll get a PDF pattern of your choice for £5, and you'll get 10% off the new pattern that is sitting there waiting to be discovered. Anyway, just wanted to say that before this week's vlog. Hello everyone, I hope you're having a nice day. I'm here upstairs in our new bedroom today because I'm filming this on a Sunday because I've got a very busy week ahead, and so I wanted to get ahead with my videos. And Matt's watching TV downstairs and I felt really mean being like, get out. So I felt like I should come up here for once. So here I am. Now I should show you what I'm wearing. This is, I think you might have seen this on my Instagram account. This is another Agnes top. You know I love this hack. So I've made the dresses already and showed you, but this is the actual, just as a top, and I'm just wearing it with some Topshop maternity jeans. And yeah, super comfy, and it's sort of navy and cream splodge fabric, which we used to have in the shop but we don't. Sorry, my hair is looking very wild today. Don't know how that happened. Right, so today I'm here to show you my fabrics for January and talk you through what I'm planning on making, and also my pattern. I am going to do a pattern review this month. So I've got 4 fabrics to show you, and my pattern, and my basket is right here, but it's literally too heavy for me to lift now, so I'm not going to lift it. I had to get Matt to carry it up. So let's start. I'm going to start with this one. Okay, so this fabric is one from my stash, and it is a lovely jersey, and it's a pinky purple kind of mauve almost print, with a lovely vintage floral on it. I really like it. I just think it's, yeah, very, very pretty. And I've had it in my stash for a while, and what I love about it is that it's quite autumnal and wintry. I think it will work really well with tights. So I think I put it into my stash in springtime thinking I shall save this for the summer because it's really nice. So yeah, what I thought I'd make with this is a wren dress. So you'll remember I reviewed the wren a while ago. I'll put a link to the video in the comments, and really liked it. And at the time I was like, ooh, the line of the wren dress kind of comes under your bust rather than your waist. It's quite short-waisted. And the next time I made it, I was planning on lengthening it. However, now that I'm pregnant, actually having it finish under the bust is great, so I don't think I'll need to do much amendments to that. All I'm going to need to do is add some extra fabric into the front. So the way that it is it sort of wraps over, and then it has got like the seam with elasticated sort of just under the bust, and it's gathered all the way round. So what I was planning on doing is reducing the gathers in the back, so maybe taking some of the volume out of the back of it and adding more to the front, and then doing the same thing that I did with the shift dress where I'm dropping the hem. And someone did ask actually in the comments how much I drop the hem by. I drop it by about 2 inches, but I don't know yet if that's a really good amount, because at the moment that's still not, that means the hem is lower, but I think that will get me through the next 3 months, and it will just lift up a little bit and level off. So that's how much I added. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. So yeah, perfect lightweight jersey, perfect for the wren, good for tights and winter wearage. Very pleased with that. Good, glad that I'm getting through my stash as well. It was really interesting seeing on Instagram on people's Make 9, which is such a great idea, by the way, and I never got round to doing mine. I saw that a lot of people also were saying New Year's resolution, I'm going to work through my stash. And that's also something that I really want to do because, yeah, it is silly. And I'm still going to bring fabrics back from the shop and I'm still going to buy things online because I have this is my vice. But I'm not going to, I'm going to try at least once a month to be using 1 or 2 things from my stash. So it doesn't get bigger and bigger because it's crazy, the amount of fabric. Right, now on to the next one. This is a new stretch cotton that we've got in the shop, and I do find it quite hard to find nice stretch cottons. So I really like this because it's got really pretty daisies on and it's like a charcoal denim. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a nice stretch and it's got ultimate trousers all over it. And I should say, do you remember I showed you this in December? Still not done anything with it. And actually now I was like, actually I prefer this one. So I will make some out of this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try a maternity hack on our ultimate trousers. So I'm going to look at, I'll show you, based on the waist of these ones. If I stand back, you can see they're like normal Topshop jeans, and then they've got a very wide piece of elastic that's cased in jersey that's just stitched in across here, and it sort of chops the top of the fly off. So what I thought I'd do is I'd using these jeans as a base, and I've actually got some Joni maternity jeans which are slightly higher waisted. I'm going to use them, probably they're a bit closer to my ultimate trouser pattern. I'm going to cut out that section of the fabric on the trouser pattern. So I think probably what you would do is you would sew the trousers up. The first one that you're doing, you probably sew the trousers up. I don't know actually, would you sew? No, you wouldn't do that. No, you need to cut, I'm just thinking on the spot. You need to cut that off the pattern. So you need to trace around your pattern, obviously your altered pattern, and then cut off the top bit of the front, and then sew them up. And the beauty of this is that you don't have to put a zip in. And then case your elastic, put it in, stitch it along. I will report back. I'm not sure if that is the best method. It's one of those things that as I'm doing it, I will find a way of doing it. I'll find the easiest way of doing it. But yeah, I think it's should be really simple, and I think it should even be quicker to make these. We will see. But I have found some 4-inch elastic, and I'm also going to see if our haberdashery supplier sells it, so that I can sell it online for everyone, for those of you who want to make some maternity trousers. So this we do have in stock. This is a sew over it fabric. We have got 2 new stretch cottons actually similar to this. We've got this one, and then we've got a baby blue kind of one which is a bit more springy, but also with little flowers on, and they're really pretty, and I think this will look good with boots, it'll look good with the jumper, and it'll also be good in the summer. So it's a good all-round fabric, a nice stretch cotton denim fabric. Okay, next one. I'm going with a bit of rayon. You know I love rayon. This is another fabric from Sew Over It that we have got in stock at the moment. I bought this about 4 or 5 months ago, and I said, oh, let's save it. When I do my fabric buying, I try to buy per quarter because it just helps financially with budgets to do it that way. So I bought this last quarter. I think, yeah, I bought it back in October, so at the start of last quarter, and it should have gone up online, but I bought quite a lot of fabric, so we sort of found that we had enough to go up online, and so I was like, let's wait and leave this till the new year, because I think I'm going to make something out of it. And I really hate it when I choose a fabric that there isn't that much of it in the shop, because then you guys email us and go, why hasn't there more of this, and please can you get more, and it's really frustrating if we can't, because often I buy stuff and then that's it. So this one I have been saving because I thought it was a really pretty, it's not looking as pretty on the screen, it's looking more orangey, but it's a really pretty floral rayon, and what's lovely about it is the weight. So it's not too thin, it's got some substance to it. It's really nice weight to it. And and I don't want to do just stretched fabrics now that I'm pregnant. I get very bored with just doing jersey, so I thought what I would do is my first attempt at one of my maternity patterns that I have in my head for a top. So this is a top that I hope will get me through the maternity phase and also through into nursing kind of time, because it's kind of an easy access top. So it's going to have like, it's overlapped, and it's going to have like a kind of curved seam and a curved seam that they sort of overlap to kind of create almost like a wrap, but it's not waisted or gathered in with a belt or anything like that. And then with a long sleeve, and I just think it will be quite pretty over jeans. So yeah, love this fabric, really unusual putty colour, a nice, really nice quality, nice weight, and we've got 3 rolls of this, so there is quite a bit of this, but yeah, not masses, but quite a bit. So yeah, I shall show you that, guys, and we'll decide whether we think that's a good pattern or not. What I'm going to do with these maternity hacks and patterns and things that I'm experimenting with is I'm going to make them, I'm going to show you guys, and then I'm going to decide whether it's worth me releasing them. So I think I mentioned last week that I probably will do some kind of maternity pack, so like a little bundle, maybe a couple of patterns that I wore a lot, so and then also maybe some hacks, sort of some instructions on hacks and things that I did. So but obviously I need to test them, and also I need to like test them, and I need to live in them, and I need to see what I actually end up wearing. So it does mean that they're not going to come out soon, they'll be coming out in a few months time, once I've tested whether I think they're good or not. But also I kind of, part of me is like, well, if this top's going to be good for nursing, maybe it's just going to be a nice top for people who aren't breastfeeding or pregnant, because yeah, why not? I mean, and that's also, I mean, that would be the holy grail if I could design something that I could make for now, nursing, and to continue on wearing. That would be great. So yeah, give me that challenge. Let's see if I can do it. So yes, that's fabric number 3. Now fabric number 4 is related to the pattern that I'm going to review. So let me get this. Okay, I'm going to show you the pattern first, because I think that it's nice to have the context of what I'm going to make first. So this, ooh, can you see? I don't want it to focus on my, I've got this new camera, guys, and it has an autofocus, which makes life so much easier for me, but it's not, I'm not yet getting the autofocus on some things. Anyway, this is Pauline Alice's Turia Dungarees. So I'm going to be a classic pregnant lady and make some dungarees. I did think about making Cleo, but Cleo is so far from what I would normally wear. I think she's, by the way, I think it's a lovely pattern, Tilly and the Buttons Cleo I'm talking about, and a lot of the girls at work have made it, and I love all the versions coming up online, really do like them, but it's just not very me. It's not the shape that I would normally wear, and I have actually been thinking about getting some dungarees for a while, and I was actually going to just buy some, but I just wasn't sure if I could pull them off. I don't know. I thought maybe, I don't know if I was if I felt like I was cool enough to wear dungarees. But when you're pregnant, you can wear dungarees, and I'm sure they'll really be comfy. And I've always been interested to kind of give it a go. So, and because they're sort of something that's quite on trend at the moment, I'm not normally swayed by that, but I feel like, yeah, why not have a stab at them? And it'd be nice to do one of Pauline Alice's patterns, because I've not done anything from that before. So, excuse me, I'm not sure how I'm going to amend these to make it work, because they do kind of come up to the waist. So I'm going to have to insert some Godet triangles or some elastic or something. They're meant to have zips in at the side. So I'm thinking I probably won't do zips there. And what I'll do is I'll insert some kind of elasticated Godet or something. And then if I really like them, when I'm no longer pregnant, I will switch and put the zips in. This is my plan, but we will see. Obviously we'll have to make them a bit bigger as well, but dungarees, you know, when I'm wearing them later on in the year, you can be wearing baggy dungarees. They don't need to be super fitted, do they? So anyway, so it needs 2 meters. No, 2.1 meters. So I have got this lovely needle cord, which we've already There's a few needle cords that we've got online. This is one of them. This is new in. We've got one with spots on it, navy, with tiny little polka dots in white, and we've got a black one, and then we've got this one, which is such a lovely burgundy colour. Just think it's lovely. It's so nice for this time of year, but also, I mean, with a white t-shirt later on, I think it'd be nice. It's obviously not going to be summer weather, but yeah, really nice. And if I like these, I'm going to make another pair in like a denim, so I'm going to give it a go and see. And yeah, I'm looking forward to making them, because yeah, just looking forward to the challenge of trying someone else's trouser pattern, I think, because I'm so lazy with my trouser patterns. I just use ours, yeah, it's just interesting to see the shapes and how they fit and things. So this is what I'm going to use. Lovely needle cord. Can you see it? There we go. There's not much else to talk about it. There's quite a nice, it's not a drape to it, but it's not too heavy. It's relatively lightweight, and it does say on the back that the fabrics that you should use should be light to medium weight woven fabrics. So that should be perfect. Fingers crossed. So that is it, guys, for this week. Those are my plans, and I've got a few weeks to make them, so hopefully I'll have time. I am super busy at the moment working on that other project that I was talking about to you guys in last week's video, because that is getting towards the end of when we're going to sort of launch it. So I say project. Did I say project? Yeah. Anyway, so I'm really busy with that and all the other things that Sew Over It's doing. So I am having to work a little bit at the weekends, but I'm just kind of doing it in a chilled way. Lots of cups of tea, decaf tea, and still getting my nice lie-ins and things and having early nights, but just doing a little bit of work at the weekend to fit it all in. So yeah, kind of got to do that sometimes. So I'm going to now go and have a bit of a chill, because I have had quite a productive morning. I've been to Columbia Flower Market already this morning. I had friends staying last night for over after dinner, and so yeah, I had masses of clearing up to do. But now everything's done, all my work's done, so I'm just going to chill out with Matt and watch a nice Sunday film. But I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye!